Zil, tell me what it was like for you to make things up when you were a kid.
Well, I had a very quiet childhood in the country, and my parents were quite a bit older than most kids my age as parents, and we lived very close to home. And if it hadn't been for, well, animals and reading books, it would have been probably a very boring childhood. Sometimes when I'm talking to kids, I telling them about my childhood, and I say, now I'm going to tell you something that's really going to shock you. So prepare yourselves, okay? And when they say, okay, I say, there was no TV. But in place of that, I did what I called making stuff up. And I lived in a world of wild adventure, all of which was made up.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like for you to give everything in your universe human characteristics.
Well, yes, particularly something that hurt me. I was sure it did it on purpose. You know, if I stubbed my toe on a brick or something, well, that brick, it was out to get me. And, all sorts of animals and bugs I gave human feelings to. Chickens, and of course the larger animals too, cows, horses. I imagined that they had all very normal human feelings.
As a little girl, you liked to make things up. When did you realize that you could make things up and make a living at it?
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. I must have been about 8 years old. I decided I wanted to be a writer, and I think part of the reason, well, it just began to dawn on me that people wrote all these books that I loved so much. And also, I realized that there were people who made their living through making stuff up, and I knew that that's what I did for fun. So I thought, wouldn't it be neat to be able to do for a living what you do for fun? And to me, writing fiction, and I am a fiction writer. I have no interest in writing anything but fiction. If you take away the possibility to let your imagination run wild, for me, it ruins the fun of it.